he can become the cornerstone for Rocket's composition and potentially carry.
We'll see if that ends up being the case. The lineups are locked. The teams are ready to take to the Rift, but why don't you guys get on Twitter and tell us how you think this one is going to play out?
So level 6 rather, Kog'Maw can wreak some havoc. They're going for a gank on Steve though.
Speaking of havoc, Steve, he's had this happen to him yesterday. Gets flipped over with the Rolling Thunder, but there's a couple of flashes and they take a bite out of the tree. That's going to be first.
And control the pace of the game. However, Steve so far has a habit from falling behind, and he requires attention, and that's not what you want to do. When you pick Maokai, you want to stay safe.
Well, that's not exactly what Steve is doing right now. He throws in the vengeful Maelstrom, and he's still hanging around. Actually, Cabochard is the one that goes down as Diamond Prox is just a step too slow. However, he might find the return kill into Jankos. No, there's the safeguard. Meanwhile, down in the bottom, GhostPepper gets a hook on a Woolite. They've got a lot of damage and forcing the heal. Forgiven, blood. He smells it up, and he grabs the kill. Now, he's going to take a blast.
And maybe safely take down his dragon.
Yep, well, they're starting it off. Diamond Prox tanking up the damage, but they do have the Victor here with the Siphon Power to be able to push this one back. It's spotted by Vander, but there really isn't anything Roccat can do about it. Seems like what these junglers' senses are a-tingling. Steve has some backup, but what he doesn't know is there's a big bear there, and there is Jankos as well. Focusing on Steve, can they pick him off? A flash, Cabochard gets the kill. Jankos on the retreat, they want the blue buff. A jump, a flash from...
At cross-map farming, he puts himself 4 CS ahead of Woolite, whereas earlier he was behind. Teleport from Steve.
Yep, they aren't looking for Forgiven just yet. It's GhostPepper. They've got their sights set on, but Woolite very low. In goes Forgiven. Woolite's gonna pick off GhostPepper. There's a teleport coming in for Cabochard, but is it too late as GhostPepper's already gone down? That's a double kill for Woolite. Cabochard jumping forward, and now Betsy's in the mix. He throws down the Death Laser. Just hasn't happened when Jankos has been there. Diamond Prox has always been there to follow up, so they haven't found any counter aggression. Vander gets hooked up. Play backwards.
Look at the counter damage.
Yeah, Woolite, he has so much here. Meanwhile, back to mid. Betsy, Emperor's Divide. Jankos is there. Betsy's going down, and Nukeduck finds himself in a storm of chaos. But they need to be very careful about this. There's a Bolivarian coming, but Vander, he's going to take the offensive. GhostPepper's going down. You want to try and make this a 3v3 because Betsy and Diamond are on the backside. Forgiven sends the ultimate out. Dragon's already gone. Can they get the return fight? Vander face tanks it. He's going down to Diamond Prox.
Yeah, they're just gonna flash out there.
To flash. Yeah, they have to.
Doing okay. Steve can still fulfill his job. Finish the Righteous Glory. Building some auto now. Hook on Jankos.
Jankos, he's flayed back. He's knocked back. He kicks back, but he's dead. Oh, that's a good point. I don't know.
Fresh got his mad life. Oh, a little short.
Well, the Prince might be going down in just a moment. GhostPepper evaporates. Vander picks that one up, but Steve in a heaping helping of trouble. Betsy picks him up. Diamond Prox nearly followed. All said and done. Maybe there is for a few minutes.
I definitely want to see some flanking come out of Gambit. If everybody... Oh, Nukeduck's going in.
Yep, there's the drive-by. It's Betsy who gets kicked, and Jankos finishes the job. Same time, Cabochard, can he get back? It's going to be a dangerous mission. He gets headbutted by Vander, knocked up there. Nukeduck inbound. Cabochard is going down. It's only a matter of time. Denied his leap as he gets pushed back into the wall. But meanwhile, Gambit Gaming are ready to answer back. They take this. He manages to throw the box down, get himself out of harm's way. Steve makes his move up, but he's stopped by the gravity field. Now he turns on the pressure. Twisted
Betsy.
Onto Betsy. Do they have the damage? It looks like they might. Diamond Prox. Steve was not sure who to go for. Tosses the sapling out, but a ghost from Betsy means he can get away. Vander comes in. Diamond Prox is shut down.
On Roccat team.
He's a little bit slow to arrive, but this dragon is going down. It looks like Roccat will secure that one. Just might. They're not taking it down quite quick enough. They just don't have quite enough damage here without the Victor, but I think it's going to happen. However,
Jankos is coming.
Jankos and Vander, we could see the lead.
He gets the steal!
He gets the steal off! Telegraph just too soon. Forgiven, able to get to safety, but Roccat secure the Baron, and Ghost goes out. He is the deepest in enemy territory right now, but they're not quite chasing on him just yet. There they go. Cabochard jumps on, kicked away by Jankos. 15 seconds now on the drain counter. Teleport coming in. There's a flash burn by Forgiven. Nukeduck chased around by the Chaos. Cabochard going in, but he's isolated. Woolite now is in some trouble, but he's the one who gets flipped back after shutting down Woolite. Jankos going down as well, and Cathian surprise, clipping the edge of GhostPepper. Now, with 3 members alive, can Roccat still take this fight? I don't think so. Steve, he's still making the play. A double kill now for Vander. GhostPepper, he's gonna go down in just a moment. They're still making it happen. Nukeduck, how How the hell did he live? And Gambit Gaming are...
That's definitely in a driving seat here. 3 Dragons added mobility to get away from this Gambit roster. No flash reward, but the 5% move vision.
In comes the True Shot Barrage. They know this is happening. Gambit in on the hunt, but the Baron's already gone. Diamond Procs now. He doesn't really look that tanky, does he? As Gosu Pepper is the next target. Vander stunned up momentarily. Cabochard finds himself a Woolite, but he doesn't find the kill just yet. Finally, he will. Cabochard gets the assassination, but he's surely going to die for this one, or not. Yes, he will. Finally, Nuke Duck Sand Soldiers. As Roccat has already finished off one inhibitor. Gambit are back, but Cabochard slowed down. The base race has ended, and Roccat look to be the ones ahead here, but the fight is going crazy. One Nexus turret down. Diamond Procs isolated from his team. He falls as well. Vander, he's so far behind that Roccat can just itemize damage at this point, or itemize armor rather at this point. Now Betsy, he's being set even further behind. New AD carry, we'll have to see how that one develops, but for right now, back into this game, inhibitor number 2. Roccat only have to knock down one. Diamond Procs is coming in for the flank. Does he have enough damage? Looks like they've softened Roccat up for just a moment, but can they execute? It looks like it's going to be difficult, but a whole lot of zone. Emperor's Divine. Well, it's already finished off. Diamond Procs, Cabochard, Gosu Pepper knocked up, but Vander's dead. Betsy is kiting Steve. Steve twisted advance, but I don't think he'll live through that one. They managed to melt through Rockat's front line. And
they had the game in the palm of their hands. Really good reaction by Gambit. They had to go for display, and it worked out. His flash is about to come out. I really hope for Diamond Procs that he doesn't have to use his flash, but it looks like he will have to if he wants to get a chance of stealing his Baron.
Oh. Ooh, not a lot of stuff connecting there.
Synergy.
Chase the bear. Let's see if Forgiven can do anything about this one. True Shot Barrage will knock 3, but Diamond's already down. Doesn't elect to use the...
This Baron is going to Roccat. No smite. Don't even try to contest this Gambit.
Oh, it goes away. And now Vander comes in. He knocks Forgiven in to the wall. Steve right in the middle of it all. He just doesn't seem to care. And now,
hook on Woolite.
Gaming. Yep, Gosu Pepper's going to get a hook on Woolite, but it won't matter. Everyone from Gambit, they've backed out or died. 3 members down now with Diamond Procs is still half a minute before he respawns. Roccat in prime position right now. Inhibitor respawned up in the top, but I don't think that's going to last very long.
Yeah, Baron, but 5 members, 5 against 2. Gonna make a not so bold prediction here. Game's gonna end in Rockat's favor, and yeah, fantastic staying in that game, fighting through the way that Steve got behind. Signature move doesn't seem to work over and over. Steve stayed in the game, and Rockat's taking it.
Yep, looks like they will end this game in style. 40 minutes and some change in. They finish off Gambit Gaming and go 1-1 to start the summer split. There we go. Big chance for Steve now. He's earned it. It was a good game for him.
Yeah, very, very resilient showing from Steve. Still has to work on the early safety. When you know that you went down like that before, you didn't cover in the LCS, you're playing a champion. Often when you look at the picks, they can tell you the way it's likely the early game is going to happen, and I think Steve could have played a little more careful. At the same time, props to Gambit, or to Rockat's bot lane rather. Play a losing early game matchup, but they have the scaling on their side. Woolite lost his flash early, but I was going to say only, but still died 5 times this game. But I guess the real hero is Nuke Duck. 4-0-11 on Azir.
We critiqued him a lot yesterday, and he just didn't really seem to have as much of an impact against H2K. But like, you look at what he did this game. 4-0-11. He went deathless. He had some insane Azir sacks. What a huge play from him over and over again, and you know, you can't give him enough props for that.
Yeah, and I'm just staring at my screen here, and I'm just checking on Vander's Alistar 5-2-13. Another impressive Alistar performance.